The GitLab Duo Agent Platform allows you to integrate GitLab with external AI model providers and customize them to your organization's needs. My name is Cesar Saavedra and I'm a developer advocate at GitLab. In this video, we go over 3 use cases about leveraging an external model from inside GitLab. For these demos, we use Claude as the external model, but it could also be Codex or other models coming soon. The first use case is called From Idea to Code. We start with an empty project called Certificate of Deposit Calculator. The external agent integration has already been set up and can be invoked using its auto-generated name Ask Claude Developer Advocacy at GitLab, whose name can be updated post-agent creation, by the way. For this demo, we will use its auto-generated name. Very good. Let's head to the Issues window now. Here, an issue has been pre-created already with the title Create a Web Application for a Certificate of Deposit Calculator in Java. The issue description lists a thorough set of requirements for this application, including UI components and their locations on the screen, interest rates and percentage yields that the application should support. Let's add a comment to this issue and use the mention option to invoke the external agent and ask it to create an implementation for this issue, and then create a merge request with the implementation of this issue, including all code. The agent starts its work and provides a link to its execution log in case we'd like to track its progress. Once the agent is done executing this request, it adds a comment to this issue with a list of all the steps it has taken, and it includes a link to a merge request it has created for us. Let's head to the merge request. The MR that the agent has created contains its detailed implementation summary, including instructions on how to test the new application. Under its Changes tab, it also lists all the brand new code that it generated for this application. Let's check it out. Here we see the generated backend Java classes, its CSS, JavaScript and index.html front-end files, and the pom.xml file needed for building and running the application. Since this application has been entirely created by the external model, let's try it on our local machine. The GitLab project has already been cloned to the local machine, and here we see all the generated code. First, let's build the application by executing an mvn clean package command. Next, let's run the application by executing the appropriate Maven command. Once the application is up and running, let's head over to our web browser and point it to localhost 8080. Here we see the web application for the Certificate of Deposit Calculator. As we can see, the model followed all of the specifications originally listed in the issue. Let's try a couple of deposit amounts. First, we enter 1,000 as the deposit amount and click on Calculate. Then we enter 5,000 and press on Calculate again. The calculator seems to be working just fine. At this moment, we could head back to the issue and continue conversing with the model to make more improvements to the application. Instead, let's move on to the next use case named Code Review. Our starting point is the merge request from the previous use case, in which the agent generated all the code for the Certificate of Deposit Calculator. This time, let's ask the model to do a review of the code it generated in the previous use case. We could add the agent as a reviewer of this MR, but instead, let's invoke the agent for a code review by using a mention in a comment. The agent does its job and appends its code review summary to this MR as a comment. The detailed code review includes the strengths of the code that the agent found, followed by its issues. Among them, we can see the critical issues, medium priority issues, and minor or nice-to-have issues. The review summary also includes a security assessment, testing notes, code metrics, recommendations, and an approval status. You may have noticed that the generated code for this web application so far does not include a pipeline, which brings us to our last use case, create pipeline to build a container image. We start at the end of the previous code review. If we scroll up towards the top of the MR, we see that GitLab has left a comment indicating that this MR has no pipeline associated with it. So why don't we have the agent create one for us that builds the application and creates a container image and stores it in the built-in GitLab container registry. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the container registry for this GitLab project and verify that no container image exists there yet. All right, so now let's add a comment to the MR and ask the agent to create a simple pipeline to build the application, create a Docker file, build its Docker image, and deploy it to the container registry. Ensure to use Temiran images that match the Java version in the pom.xml for the build and image creation. The agent does its work and appends a comment to the EMR with a detailed description of the CI/CD pipeline implementation, including information about the generated Docker file and stages for the pipeline itself. It also includes a link to a newly created EMR with all these updates. Let's head over there. We can see that a brand new Docker file and pipeline have been added to the project. As soon as a pipeline is created, it starts running. As we can see, the build app stage is already running, followed by the build Docker and deploy registry stages. Once the pipeline successfully finishes, we check out the built-in container registry and confirm that the container image for this application has been added to it. We have seen how you can leverage an external model from inside GitLab to help you along the way in your software development so you can get things done faster and accelerate your innovations. Bye.